Chapter 3. 1917.
World War I brought unprecedented changes across the social fabric of Europe and North America. For the first time, women joined the industrial labor force in unprecedented numbers. Their participation would prove crucial to replace the men fighting on the front lines and ensure the continued production of the stream of war materials needed by the troops. Having done their part to win the war, the women's suffrage movement would take on a new strength and purpose that would ultimately result in the granting of women's suffrage in most of the developed world. Throughout the length of Europe, national patriotism was increasingly tempered by the realization that it was the reigning elites, their decisions and actions, that were ultimately responsible for precipitating the catastrophe of the war. By what right did the old order rule? Judging by the war and its outcome, certainly not because of their wisdom, experience, or prudence. As the legitimacy of the old order came into question, the bonds of subservience and obligation that had supported it steadily unraveled. There was no way that the divine rights of emperors and czars could be reconciled with the rights of the working man. One would have to go. 4 imperial dynasties would vanish in the wake of the war. The first of the royal dynasties to fall was the House of Romanov. It would not be the last. Ensconced in the royal palace in Petrograd, Tsar Nicholas II and his family were almost completely out of touch with ordinary Russians. Cocooned and isolated within the royal court, they were oblivious to the enormous cost being inflicted by the war.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?